Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tommy with another Starcraft Remastered Repack cast. As once again we have a very interesting engagement here from the South Korean ladder 2024. Very recent replays here onto this channel. We have spawning in the lower right in the blue. It is boosting CHOBO. This might be a AK from a South Korean pro. And in the lower left in the yellow it is Flash with his AK with a very high APM. So sadly I don't know who boosting CHOBO is. But yeah, let's just see how he does here versus Flash. In a very interesting short replay. As you can see, it's around the 10-minute mark. What exactly is going to happen here? Is Flash once again going to try a timing push, or is he going to get punished by the Protoss with the shuttle gameplay, which we've seen many Protosses do very recently onto this channel? So currently a pretty normal build order, just a pylon here for the Protoss, supply depot for Flash hidden in the back, so pretty normal stuff. No intentions yet to go for a greedy gameplay for a fast expansion. The pretty normal stuff. I guess both of them will continue with a gateway and with a barracks. So indeed this is exactly what is happening here, but let's just see what this SCV is going to be doing. The barracks seems to be placed a little bit outside of the base here from Flash. So all in all, pretty normal stuff here by both players. Pretty good stuff. And there we have the gas for the Protoss. No gas yet here for Flash, but I'm pretty sure that he's going to be going into some mechanical build orders just like he did in the previous replays, so not that much bio for him, or he might do a surprise build order with some dropships, with some marines, with some medics. It could be a possibility, although it's very risky versus the dragoons from the Protoss. That's a very strong versus the bio. There we have the cybernetic score. Flash is already scouting out here the map, so very early scout by him. Same can be said here for CHOBO, who is also moving out onto the map. Both players sadly into the wrong directions. And yeah, let's just see how the game is going to continue, what the next buildings are going to be. Another pylon here for the Protoss. The first dragoons who will be produced very soon. We don't have a zealot yet for the Protoss. I believe he's going to go straight into dragoons, as we see Flash wall of here and also starting his expansion. So given the fact that it is a 4 spawning location map, of course a expansion is pretty much required, but he needs to be careful not to get punished by the, not really by the dragoons, given the fact that he could place of course a bunker into this location, but it could be a drop by the Protoss with the shuttles, with some reavers, quite deadly early on. Even some dog templars could be dropped. So Flash needs to be careful, as we have speed, sorry not speed, range getting upgraded, but SCV is going to scout this out and the first dragoon is out, so Flash also adding here his bunker to give more protectiveness towards his expansions. And yeah, there we have a second dragoon getting spawned for the Protoss, as the SCV is taking more and more damage, and eventually it will be cleared out, but Flash of course tries to be as annoying as possible as he can here versus the Protoss, and of course to delay the move out for the dragoons. In the end he's going to give up this SCV, but the second SCV is already getting moved out, just to see what the next strategies from the Protoss are going to be. Is it going to be a robotics facility bay? They might meet up here in the middle of the map. He could also scout of course for some proxy islands here from his opponent, as this should be his first factory. So yeah, some gas is also getting mined here by him, as the first dragoons are also moving out by the Protoss. And we also see the start of a expansion, but hold on, actually Flash is building something here in the middle of the map. It's him actually proxying with a factory. He did not cancel the factory here into his home base, but he's also going for a proxy factory into the middle of the map. I believe this will be used to just have some vultures ready to move out, so he's nicely bypassing the wall of by the Protoss with the dragoons here. Very smart gameplay indeed here by Flash, quite cheesy gameplay here. Never seen him do this. So yeah, this factory will very likely be a launching pad for some vultures, given the fact that all of the attacking units here from the Protoss are pretty much into this location, just securing the exit from the Terran. This factory will very likely produce vultures, if you ask me. Or is it going to be some, no, indeed it is some vultures with speed. So what an interesting strategy here by Flash, as the Protoss also has a robotics facility bay with the first shuttle getting produced. SCV is also moving out. The 4th Dragoon will be here out. And let's just see if he's going to send them out straight. No, he's actually waiting for the second one. Is he also making some here into this location? Just a tank, and there's the speed getting upgraded. So quite a sneaky gameplay here by Flash. Very, very nice proxy factory by him. Quite outstanding gameplay, as his bunker will be repaired here by the SCV. And there is the tank. He might be in range to deal damage, so good stuff by him. I believe the second vulture is already out. With 4 vultures, it can be quite deadly versus the Protoss, as a Reaver is also getting produced. So Flash just needs to be careful not to take damage from the Reaver at home. I believe very soon, yes indeed, there are the movement, and there is also the speed going to be ready very soon. The wall off is not really complete. There is a Dragoon out, so the Protoss could block this, but in come the vultures, and luckily here for the Protoss, exactly on time, this Dragoon's pretty much the savior here of this match. So with that, the harassment is not really going to work out here for Flash, just sniping one rope, and that was quite lucky, even though a second Dragoon would have also been out. So yeah, Flash's tactic not really working out for him. We are slowly but steadily closing towards the 10-minute mark. Let's just see what the Reaver harassment is going to be doing here. Of course, reacting. Flash is reacting with 3 turrets, and he also tried to bypass once again this, but it's on a very smart wall off here by the Protoss versus the opponent. So yeah, in comes the shuttle with 1 Dragoon, 1 Reaver. There are some turrets out, but there's also many spaces here to drop your units, and he's actually going for the barracks, sorry, for the bunkers. 1 tank will be taken out, but the second tank, very good, very nicely located here for Flash, as straightforward movement here by the Protoss, straightforward towards the base. The vultures are still patrolling this area right here. The real action is of course happening into this location. However, the turrets will be able to fend off any attack here. So Flash nicely defending here as more vultures are getting sent out here by him. But we even have a Reaver now at home for CHOBO. So CHOBO with a very good gameplay here versus the opponent. There we have him once again with the shuttle, but there's even a turret here into this location. So let's see if he's going to commit, but no, he's actually deciding to retreat. So it's still anyone's game, of course, but perhaps CHOBO in a better situation. He just needs to block the entrance here, and he should be fine, as the Protoss is going to very likely clear more of those mines on the ground. So very good game here by both players. Flash playing more defensively. I believe he's also going into another expansion, so both players are preparing their second expansions. Flash with all in all a better map control here. Of course, his vultures are still planting mines all over the map, making it a little bit hard. He might even snipe those Dragoons. They're really hurt, so I believe that's exactly what he's doing, even with the tanks. And this could be a very deadly push out, sadly, here for the Protoss, forgetting about those Dragoons, and now even having to clear more and more mines. So is Flash going to move out with a timing push once again, or is he going for a more safe gameplay here with his expansion? He could of course cancel the expansion and go into more factories here, as the factory in the middle of the map is still producing units here. So great stuff by Flash, as the Protoss also taking here his expansion at the same time. We have 2 shuttles here for him, so this could be really great for the Protoss. It's only 1 turret here, so sadly here for Flash, being caught off guard. There are no defenses, and this might be a winning move here for the Protoss, as he's moving forward with 2 Reavers straight into the main here from Flash, and Flash is going to suffer so much here, losing so many units left and right. Even the tanks are taking some damage, so quite great stuff here by the Protoss. CHOBO finding a great spot here to attack, and those 2 Reavers are pretty much sniping everything Flash has here. So very nice stuff here by the Protoss. No matter what Flash is sending here forward, the Reavers will immediately take it out. So CHOBO with a nice move. I believe this is the winning move by him, or is it? Let's have a look what exactly is going to happen, as the main from Flash pretty much under siege here, and 1 Reaver has been taken out, but the damage also has already been done, as Flash dropping to 40 workers. Even more workers might get sniped here by the splash damage, and now those Marines will be pretty much obliterated here by this Reaver. The Reaver already with many kills, and of course Flash has to GG out. So sadly here for Flash, only having 1 turret into this location, that cost him very dearly, with a great harassment early on with those vultures, but the Protoss nicely blocking here the entrance. So the weak spot has been found here by CHOBO, and CHOBO immediately punishing this spot right here, just flying over it, finding a great position. Of course, Flash had those turrets up here, but in the end, CHOBO with a great finding of a weak spot for the Protoss versus the Terran. So nice stuff by him. And of course, if you search the map with your observers, you might find those paths straight towards winning you the game with those reavers, with the shuttles. Notice that you also have to have speed for the shuttles, really important. So there's always a pass, a sneaky pass somewhere to outrun the Terran and to inflict damage towards the economy. CHOBO finding it, and with that he has won this game. So Flash once again with a loss here onto this channel. Lately he's losing quite some games, but yeah, still in a great shape by him. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It's Tommy signing out.